All right, everybody, let's talk about weight loss today. I know that is a terrible topic, and some of you are probably rolling your eyes and go, ugh. But it's got to be done. We're getting older, and everything's starting to hurt in places that it never used to hurt before. And you're huffing and puffing with things that you never were huffing and puffing before on. And so this is the year to do it. It's January, why not start it? And weight loss is super hard, I can tell you. I come from a family of skinny people. Yes, I am the Khloe Kardashian of the Miranda Mount crew, and so I know exactly how she feels. I always had, my clothes always had an H behind the number. I always had to have the large or extra large and everything, and everybody else was in like zeros, extra smalls, or just plain didn't even fit them. Whatever. But you know, it is what it is, and I just had to let it go. While all my friends in high school were size 0, 1, 2, I was like 7, 9, 10, but whatever, doesn't matter. So getting over that, I always just thought I was a little chunkier and heavier than everybody. Big deal. I didn't care about it. I just lived with the fact that that's the way it is. Well, fast forward, I have 3 kids, and one of my kids is special needs. So I thought, you know what? I need to be healthy because I'm his primary caretaker, and who else is gonna take care of him if something happens to me? So a couple of years ago, I started to go to the gym. Actually, I've been going to gym off and on since high school. I always liked the gym. It was a big stress relief for me. And I used it as a de-stressor and not really to get super fit and thin or anything like that. It just was really my place to zone out and get all my frustrations out. So a couple years ago, I went to the doctors to get a physical, and the doctor was like, "You're like really overweight." And I was like, "Me? What? But I'm cute. How can I be overweight?" And he's just like, "Well, looking at your blood test results and everything like that, you could be predisposition to type 2 diabetes," which I had gestational diabetes during my surrogacy. And so I knew what that was like, and that was not a life I wanted at all. I hated pricking my finger. I hated counting my sugars and watching what I ate, and denying myself my favorite, foods. And I just was like, oh God, I hated it so badly. So it took me a couple years to really get in the mindset, like, look, you're getting older, you really need to take care of yourself. So last year I decided to go for it and get really healthy. And I don't think I was 100% in the mindset. I don't think I was there yet. I was almost there, and I think I slimmed down and I looked really good and toned, but I wasn't like 100% mentally there. So then last year, that was 2019. Then last year, 2020, with the lockdowns in California, I started gaining like more and more weight. I went to the doctor because I hurt myself. I got a cut, and I saw my weight, and I was like, holy crap. I think this is the biggest I've ever been besides the pregnancy. And I just didn't want it anymore. So I decided to do it like a Dave Ramsey style, baby steps. And so baby steps it was. I decided to plan one meal where it was super healthy, and then the rest of my meals were like regular, whatever I did normally. And I have 3 boys, so it's a lot of meat always. And then I said, okay, I survived my one healthy meal a week. I'm gonna go for 2. And then that's how I started, 2 and then 3 and then kept going on. And mind you, I grew up in a family where my mom opened a can of green beans and put it on our plate, and it was like, there's your side of veggie. So eating veggies and eating healthy was not something I had been accustomed to at all. So it was definitely a struggle, but you know, in life, anything that's worth it is hard, and it's definitely a challenge that you want to succeed in, because you are only here for a precious amount of time. And do you want to live in pain? Do you want to live it hopped on pills? Because I think a lot of big pharma is out to get us. They want us unhealthy. They want us diagnosed with something. They want to pop us with pills. And my grandpa, we kept celebrating his birthday every year, and he just turned 91, and he's on 0 medications. I mean, he's just is such an inspiration. So I definitely want to live a good and healthy life where I'm still independent. So baby steps it was. So here I am, 24 pounds later. I try to work out. I give myself a rest day. I also give myself a cheat day where I have something. And as I went, it was, you know, Cheetos was my cheat day. Yeah, you know, reward. And then, you know, my stomach started hurting, and then it started getting like better on my cheat days where I wasn't feeding myself such horrible and awful foods. So I just didn't want it anymore. So I wanted to tell you, you guys, you can do it. If I can do it, who never had a family history of eating healthy or veggies or anything like that, and come from a skinny family, and you're the husky, chubby one in the crew, if I could do it, you could do it. So baby steps and everything, and be kind to yourself. If you fall off and lose track, just get back on. You know, it was hard during Christmas. I fell off the wagon during Christmas, and it's been a little bit of a struggle to get back on, but I'm determined to get back on. And I felt like this was like my first week of fully being back on and back to myself and eating right and staying within my personal goals, because I'm only going to succeed if they're my goals and they're my true goals and no one else's. You know, I can't follow anybody else's plan. I can only be true to mine, and that's the best way for me to succeed. So I hope this inspires you to get healthy, to get fit, to get in that mindset, to get on that Peloton that you guys spent so much money on, and to get on that treadmill and do your thing and just be healthy, because that's probably the best gift that we could really just give ourselves. Alrighty? I hope that helps. Bye.